You tell yourself you need more time, more clarity, a better plan, but nothing moves. Days pass quietly. Opportunities don't wait, and you remain in the same place. Not because you can't move forward, but because you don't. There's a difference, and that difference defines everything. Hesitation doesn't feel dangerous. It feels reasonable. Just one delay, just one more adjustment. But these small pauses don't disappear. They accumulate. They turn into patterns, and patterns turn into a life that never quite changes. This is how people stay stuck, not from lack of ability, not from lack of knowledge, but from the habit of not acting when it matters most. You convince yourself you're being careful, that you're waiting for the right moment. But the right moment is a myth. It doesn't arrive. It's created the second you decide to move. And that decision is exactly what most people avoid. Because action demands exposure. It removes excuses. It removes control. It forces you to face reality as it is, not as you imagine it. So instead, you stay in thought, where everything feels structured, where failure can't touch you, where you can plan endlessly without consequence. But that comfort is deceptive, because while you hesitate, someone else is moving. Not smarter, not more prepared, just more willing to act. They take imperfect steps. They learn in motion. And every step forward gives them something you don't have yet. Real experience. Clarity that only action provides. Momentum that thinking can never create. Understand this clearly. Clarity is not a requirement for action. It is a result of it. Confidence is not something you wait to feel. It is something you build through repetition. And momentum only exists when you move, not when you prepare endlessly. Every delay sends a message to your own mind. Not now. Later. I'll get to it. Repeat that often enough, and you stop trusting yourself. Your decisions lose weight. Your intentions lose meaning. And even simple steps begin to feel heavy. But the opposite is also true. When you act, even in small ways, you send a different signal. I follow through. That signal builds something powerful. Self-trust. And once that is in place, everything shifts. You don't need constant motivation. You don't wait for the perfect mood. You act because that's who you are. And identity drives behavior. Small actions turn into visible progress. Progress builds confidence. Confidence strengthens momentum, and momentum changes direction. That's how real growth happens. Not in one big move, but in consistent, decisive steps. So stop hiding behind preparation. Stop telling yourself you need more time. You don't. You need to move. Take the next step. Not the perfect one, not the complete one, just the one in front of you. Because action is the dividing line between potential and results. At some point, you have to make a decision. Will you continue thinking, or will you finally move? Because nothing changes until you do. Act before you feel ready. Move before you feel confident. Or stay exactly where you are.